What are you saying, my peeps? It's me, your boy King Things White, and today, I'm here talking about the newest Black Clover chapter. And yes, I know, haven't uploaded this week. Last week, my upload schedule was crazy, just videos consistently. But first of all, you guys need to watch them videos. I uploaded so much videos, and you guys didn't pay that much attention to them. So please go watch them. Also, as well, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're so close to 150 subs. And that'll mean a lot if I reach that goal by the end of the year. Heck, I'll be honest, I'll mean a lot if I hit 140 subs by the end of the year, which would be awesome. But of course, after all of that as well, I'd like to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the Grand Blue content being cut away. The Grand Blue, I promise you guys that I will do the reaction. I'm literally gonna film it straight after this. I'm gonna try and be able to make that video for the Grand Blue stuff because I enjoy Grand Blue a lot. Like, you don't understand. I love Grand Blue. I actually like it more than Black Clover. I love Grand Blue. It's just that I've been very busy, or I just haven't had the time, really just haven't had the time to work on Grand Blue, because when I put Grand Blue in, you can tell there's passion when I do the videos, and I do have passion for Black Clover, and I put that passion in, but with Grand Blue, I like to, add my usual little 1-2 jokes. But after all of that, though, guys, I'll still like to say thank you for all the people who's been just here around on this channel. It just means so much to me that people actually listening to my annoying voice and listen to me just get literally a fanboy get hyped over just a silly Black Clover chapter or a Grand Blue chapter. Or heck, for my OGs who was there when I was making Dragon Ball and One Piece and Bleach videos. Like, I just want to say thanks for all of that. But anyways, you guys know I'm getting into this review now, and this chapter was fucking awesome. This chapter was dope as hell because I just loved it so much. But I'll get into it. It's not as good as last week in my opinion, but it was still very good, and I'll get after it. You know I'm gonna say though, play my intro, guys. So let's get into this review, guys. So, wow. I enjoyed this chapter a lot. It had things I wanted. It had things that everybody else wanted. But it didn't have everything I wanted. If you know what I mean, and you know me, I'm very nitpicky. I'm a harsh critic with Black Clover. I enjoy Black Clover to the death of me. But when I go into Black Clover, I like being truly honest with my feelings. And I gotta be truly honest with my feelings. This chapter was a good chapter, but there was some things missing. A certain character with a Golden Dawn in the Golden Dawn squad who happily or mysteriously grew up in Hajj, whose name has been mentioned before. I don't know, but there's someone missing who Tabata doesn't give enough screen time to. But that's not the point. Even though that certain character was missing, it doesn't matter because we got the other characters, everybody else's favorite characters. So, we start this chapter with a woman flying in this Valkyrie dress and 2 people in this Valkyrie dress. And I wonder who they can be. Tabata faced out the faces and etc. And we see Asta talking to the commoners saying, blah, blah, blah. You guys okay? I took out the strongest dude for ya. I sliced the thing up. You are fine now. And after that, we see Asta, yeah, we do see Asta talking to this person, but we do see Noelle and Finral and Mimosa flying towards Asta, and Noelle drops Finral onto Asta and drops Finral and the water magic onto Asta, and she comes up with the excuse that it's hard for me to control my magic in the grand magic zones, etc. And we see Asta and Finral like, you is a hoe, bitch, you is a hoe. Oh, I just wanna know, I just wanna know, why did you fuck the bro? Why did you fuck the bro? Oh, bitch, you is a hoe. Them two were really thinking, damn, this hoe. Yeah, because she just dropped them, attacked them for no reason. Asta was like a little pissed, but obviously Asta's a very nice guy, so he doesn't take it to heart. Finro was a little pissed as well. But Finro, I don't know what happened to Finro after this time skip, but he became a masochist. But I'll get into that later. But we see Mimosa and Noelle. And Noelle was in an angle, which Tabata, you little pervert, we know what you did. You put Noelle in an angle, so where we can see her boobs grew a bit. Noelle's boobs grew a bit, and obviously you put Mimosa in an angle where we can't see her fucking boobs. It looks like Mimosa got flatter, and Noelle just took the foul of Noelle's boobs, and just Noelle took Mimosa's boobs. I can't lie, that's how it looks like, but we see Noelle just say, "How dare you leave us, blah blah blah, Burka," and etc. She said, "You know I wanted to go too," etc. You know how Noelle is. Seeing All-Star, I don't know if like everybody's been together for 6 months. Obviously, I think Noelle and Mimosa have seen All-Star for those 6 months, because after all, they're looking at All-Star and they're not blushing because All-Star's become like a bulking monster. But whilst that happens, we see my boy Finro, the GOAT. Finro is just smiling, say he just had a brush with danger with Mimosa and Noelle. 2 underage girls, by the way. Finro was like, how old? But it doesn't matter. Finro's Peter. We all knew that by now. But Finro is just there thinking, damn, he had the thing of danger. And he said, I wouldn't mind going on further. That's what he's thinking like. But then he realized finesse, he still has to remember about finesse. And what we find out interesting, which we find out later on in the chapter, is that Finesse and Finro are actually engaged now. So let's give props to my boy Finro. He deserved that pussy. But even though we wanted him to be with Vanessa, he still deserves that that pussy. So we should give him a round of applause. Like, Finro finally, he did deserve that round of applause. Like, he did deserve some of that pussy. But after a while, we see Finro run into a girl who he sees naked. And we know Finro's a perv, etc. So he runs to her and is like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. Are you okay? Are you okay? Blah, 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 etc. And he's there staring at her naked body. But he's trying to hold himself back, saying, yo, Finesse is the only guy or the only girl I like, etc. And he's holding himself back. And the girls are just saying, yo, this guy looks weird. So after a while, there's a funny thing that comes on. Asta says, yo, Finro, yo, you've become so strong now, because he's able to hold back his urges, his pervert urges. And then Noelle just being the same tsundere, etc., blah, blah, blah. And then we find out Finro finally got engaged to her. Finro is engaged now, and even though we wanted Finro to go with Vanessa, we still gotta give my man Finro some props, because he deserved that pussy, man. That guy, he was like the MVP of the Black Bulls for a while, for like 2 arcs, when he came up, putting up, helping them against Veto, and he came when he fought his brother. He put in loads of work. He deserved pussy, and unlike other people, I want Finro to be happy. And then later on, we see Mimosa. And what is kind of cool now is that when the mages actually cast spells, we see these magic circles with ancient writing or nature writing on them. So this kind of shows they've progressed a lot. They can use that curse mark writing. And we see Mimosa show what she can do with her new type plant magic, or her evolved version of her plant magic, where she can heal everybody in the room, but she can't heal them physically, but she can only heal their oh my gosh, I can't talk. She only heal their, like, she can heal them physically, she can't heal their magic power. And it looks like Mimosa got some new armor with it, because looking at Mimosa, it looks like she got some new type of armor. But guys, don't quote me on that. That's just how it looks like. Everybody's healed, and they're saying, oh, you're gonna force us to be your slaves now, etc., etc., etc. And then Arthur says, nah, you guys can go, whatever. Yeah, we want you guys, we'll take you back, we want you guys to be happy, we want to go for the Spade Kingdom. And then whilst all of that goes on, we see a flashback of Noelle saying Asta left by himself, and then the Heart Queen is saying it's okay. And they told them their true goal is to fight the Spade Kingdom. And then whilst that's going on, this conversation, we get into my boy Luck and Leopold, who come up. They're in another fortress in the Spade Kingdom, and the Spade Kingdom looks amazing, by the way. It looks like in the Netherlands or Austria, like something like that. That's how it looks like. And we see Lark as well using the spells that Gaijo was using, the lightning spells with the marks and those magic circles, and Lark just jumping around, teleporting or able to curve his things. And this is base luck, by the way. And base luck is just slapping around tier 2 mages casually, just casual tier 2 mages, which is awesome. This is freaking awesome. We see Luck doing that, and then we find out whilst he's slapping them around, Luck is telling Leopold, yo, these guys are tier 2, by the way. And Leopold's like, is that so? And he just shoots like 3 flame things. I think Leopold had a mana zone now because he's shooting magic that's not around, that's not from his hands, which is awesome with those circles. Everybody's looking clean this time skip. Leopold is one shot in tier 2 mages, etc. And we see Leopold and Asta meet up, and they're just staring at each other like, my guy.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
That's how they be looking, like just happy to see each other, and they look awesome. They're just so happy. And then whilst that's going on, Asta's saying, yo, Leopold, you got hench, you got bigger, you got taller. Even Luck got taller. And then Asta's just jealous because Asta's just stuck like, how tall's Asta? He's 4 something, he's 5'2" or something like that. The Asta's just stuck as a midget. After that, yada yada yada, Asta said he's gonna come and take down the Spade Kingdom, smiles at the people, and then we see the woman said, yo, the Spade Kingdom has right now have some of the strongest. Their mages are crazy powerful. When I mean crazy, they mean crazy. They're called the Dark Triad, an evil group of magic users. And whilst we see that, they're talking, they're saying that they're so strong that they're basically devils themselves, or they can use devils themselves. And then after quotes the Dark Triad, and we see a kingdom in the Spade Kingdom with snow and everything. And then we see a girl says, Xenon, you have gotten to wield the demon's power. We've seen these 3 people on the table, and they apparently have the ability to use the demon's power, or have the ability to use the devil's power. And whilst that's going on, they say, hey, big brother, etc. You're meanie, the girl's a meanie, because she's not allowed to go on missions, so she doesn't go on missions. We see her talking to her brother, and the brothers, they say, yo, you're the guy who apparently just soloed the Diamond Kingdom. He's the guy who went on the Diamond Kingdom's place and just soloed them. And he asked his father, why did they wait half a year to do this? And then we see the father, and each of them have curse marks or something. The girl has an eye patch that covers her eye. Xenon has a huge, like, X that kind of looks like Asta's symbol, but not. He looks more like Julius. He looks like a lot like Julius. He looks like a fusion between Julius, Damnatio, and And then we see the king himself, who looks actually surprisingly like the guy from the Diamond Kingdom, who says, ha ha ha. If we just kill them straight away, it'll be boring, and besides, we have everything in the palm of our hands, all life itself, which they wanted their power, and that's how it ends. So they can use demon abilities and have contact with demons. So what do I think of this chapter? It was awesome. I liked the world building is set up with the Demon Kingdom. I also particularly enjoyed everything about, well, not everything. I particularly enjoyed well, there's quite a few things I want to enjoy, but what did I particularly enjoy? I particularly enjoyed seeing Asta, Noel, Mimosa, and Finral back together again, which is awesome. We needed them. Even though we missed a certain member, I don't know, a guy in the Golden Dawn, maybe, he's just flown over my head, but I don't know who this person is, who's also apparently been doing training, and Tabata teased him before the time skip. But you know what? Tabata seems to forget about this mysterious character. Maybe I should forget about him as well. But anyways, we see all of that. Yes, I was glad to see Noel, Mimosa, and all of that. But this certain character means a lot to all of us, who we want to see. But after that, they go to raid the Spade Kingdom. with those four, it seems like only those four. We haven't seen Yami, we haven't seen the rest of the Black Bulls. We've only seen a few other members, which is nice to see. I also love the Space Kingdom and how the introduction. One guy, we don't even know, I can't tell who the main villain is. It's probably gonna be the king or the dude, because usually in shonen, women ain't the main villains in the arc, sadly. But that's how it is in shonen. If you've been reading shonen, you kind of know that. But after all of that as well, we get to see just the Space Kingdom in general. I was kind of stoked to see what they can do. Well, not what they can do, but what they apparently can do from hearing from what they have, and etc. I really liked this chapter. It was a solid 8 out of 10. I fucking enjoyed everything about it. Now I'm gonna go and work on my Grand Blue review, and I'll see you guys later. Adios, mi amigos, and have a great day.